famous venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the New York Giants. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They run with Barkley on first down, and he gets about 5 out of it. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Second down, here's Barkley again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, Charles, you talk about this offense, this week 8 of the 2021 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, this is now a 17-game regular season. Because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever, getting your open week to occur later in the season, that could be a pretty big advantage.
Brandon, it's always been a big advantage, and now, as you pointed out, the possibility of it becoming huge, likely. Most teams want that later open date because of injuries, you know, getting that rest before the playoff push, all of those things. Sometimes when you get an open date early in the season, it's not really much of an advantage. You might be playing well, not slows down your momentum. This is a big deal, and teams definitely like it. The later, the better.
Now Jones. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw is incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
The one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around.
And you think on 3rd down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm hearing my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
This is going to be Shepard on the end around. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Jones from the gun on third down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
Good play there by Frank Clark. Only 6 sacks in 2020, the fewest since his rookie year of 2015. But don't let that small number fool you. Provides consistent pressure against quarterbacks. A Pro Bowler the last 2 seasons.
A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a do-it-all back, and he did plenty on that run. And as a rookie, 803 yards rushing for the season, and Kansas City may look to up his workload a little bit in year 2. The last pick of the first round in 2020, he more than justified that selection with his ability to run the football and catch it out of the backfield.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Mahomes now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. So the assignment, a tough one here for this defense. You've got a quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to keep him under wraps?
Well, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready for this one. I can guarantee you there's just so much to combat. But I think they're going to zero in on taking away his top target. Double, triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win in the routes instead of their number 1 guy.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now Mahomes. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I like the call. Inside the red zone running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Looking for Shepard deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Back to throw. Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Looking for Shepard deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes caught. Kelsey left side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Chiefs first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 36. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Throwing now is Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year, 10th overall. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker on for the PAT. And it is now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Tershawn Wharton in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face. Light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And going deep for Hill. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Giants are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching it. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Tershawn Wharton forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
The final adjustments taking place here for both of these squads. They're about ready for the second half in Kansas City. And for the call, we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This is taken just shy of the 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Pettis now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to throw. Jones. And Ingram hauls it in. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for New York. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Hey, 43, 15.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it?
Hello, how's it going?
Toss that bad boy deep.
How's it going, you know?
Go ahead and give it to your back.
I
Let
guess.
him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Get bubble hunt on, you know. I'm just...
Nothing
You know.
on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Thanks for tuning in, you know.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any
This
step.
is
Just
a
get your
13?
feet moving, get your body going.
Well, you're
And once he made
seeing
the
the...
read, he was able to make the
The
play.
13 is the Kansas City... The 13 Kansas City Chiefs on the man side team. My favorite team overall is the St. Louis Cardinals. You know, St. Louis Cardinals is my favorite team overall. Who's your favorite team?
To throw,
You know, I'm not really...
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is out of bounds.
My loss is there.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Oh, you like the Patriots?
Here to the 31-yard
Yeah, the
line.
Patriots.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They're pretty dang good, man. You know, they're
extra beef. They want to run the football.
They're
That means
pretty-
if I want to run it inside. If you get strung out on
they're
the
pretty
perimeter,
good. They're pretty good with Matt
Yeah, what's the
Jones
result?
and
Negative yardage.
the defense.
2nd and 12. Mahomes.
And Bill Belichick. Oh man, this
Hardman
is picture
here
right
over the
there.
middle. Touchdown.
Oh man.
Mecole Hardman. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown.
Oh,
here's
I do
Butker
watch
to
college
kick it
football.
away.
Yeah, I do watch college football. I do, by the way.
Pettis now from his end zone.
Um,
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped to the 14.
absolutely, I
in this
watch
position,
college
trying to get
football.
back into the game. Teams
Absolutely.
from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought
It's
down.
who-
But a nice little game.
Who you watch during college football? Do you watch the...
now to this point? A good game first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of
Oh,
inches
damn.
now from the
Who's
20.
thinking that out on the East Coast?
Again, it's Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
I'm not...
Second
Everyone
and
likes
inches
different
is
teams, stuff.
oftentimes an invitation for an offense
Oh,
coordinator to take a
Kentucky.
big shot downfield because he feels
Oh,
like he
Georgia
can
and
make a third
Kentucky?
down,
Oh,
get
there
the
you
first
go.
down. But sometimes you just have
Oh,
a
yeah,
tendency.
Georgia's in
Stay
the-
with what you are. Stay with who you know.
Georgia's in
and
the
go get the
playoff,
first down.
and
That's exactly
Kentucky's
what
in
they
a
did.
bowl game right now.
As we wrap up the week
I
on a
believe-
Monday night.
I
We'll
believe
return with
so.
more after this break. You're watching
Yeah.
the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
You can tell I'm not very good
This
this
game was
game.
decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Oh,
This
man.
one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're
Yeah,
still working
I
at it,
watched
even
the
though this one
zoo.
feels like a lost cause.
You know, Mizzou, basically.
On
Mizzou's
second
board.
and 10. And he's taken down.
Oh man, he took too long that time.
He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack.
Oh,
and after that long, tough spot for Jones.
Yeah, that big a game, yeah. And Georgia and
look to throw.
Michigan, I believe,
that
their
incompletion
team
is not a
didn't
surprise.
score
The way that
anything.
this one is gone, and the frustration of
Yeah, I gotta put this away. There's no way I can
This team, they've really been put
Oh,
through the ringer in
no,
this
did
one.
it really? Oh man, it's been so long since I watched the Missouri
Here's
game.
Riley Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Oh man, it's been so long since I watched the Missouri game. Yeah.
Watch out for Hill on the return. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, well, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And so
no.
and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah,
to my own team.
Downs,
Oh, wow.
continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those.
Oh, yeah, Bama and
say, guys,
Bama, Georgia rematch, national championship. Yeah.
on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Let's close this one out.
Yeah, that'd be,
Warm the hearts of
yeah,
all those
that'd be
old
really,
football players, isn't it? Tough, hard,
that would be
gritty
really
run,
good. That'd be
behind his
really,
pants, bowled over a few people. Look at that one.
that'd be really good. Yeah. Yeah, that.
So many
Yeah,
teams
that'd be
in
really
this
good.
situation
Uh-oh.
nowadays, but I love
That's not
watching a
good
team
for
that has enough confidence to go
Greg.
ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency break.
Yeah.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Felton. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Man.
Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it.
Oh,
but
cool.
A nice play defensively, and now it brings up
All
4th
right.
down.
All right. See you later.
Butker's kick here is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game.
Okay, cool.
Well, he got in and got it done.
All right, cool. So I'll see you next week. All right, see you next week, man. All right.
After the field goal,
Hey, gotta make one once a week. That's fine. Thank you for supporting the channel and everything. I appreciate.
And that'll carry over the back line of the
I
end zone
appreciate
for a
all you
touchdown.
do. This Sport Defend Network people.
The Giants offense at the
We
line,
love you
ready to
and
begin
we
their
care
next
about our.
It's now appearing that this
Our
losing streak is
non-subscribers,
going
our
to continue.
subscribers,
The
we
coaching
just care
staff
about
is
them.
confident
We
that
want
this
to
was
wish them a
going to be
Merry
the game to
Christmas.
stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Jones throw here taken in by
Trying to build up many people as possible.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Trying to put as many people as possible and everything. That's one.
They don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Here we go.
This pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a...
And the Chiefs are going to get it. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. 114 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. And they take a knee. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Chiefs, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule.